Hey everybody, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome to the third installment of Vampyr. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. This game's actually a lot of fun to play. It's got a heavy story basis and your decisions seem to affect the way the world actually gets affected around you. Hope y'all enjoy it. Yeah, patients to attend to. Well, that's terrible because I'm here too. I want to bite your neck because I'm thirsty. Not really. I'm actually pretty full right now. But I'd like a little snack, maybe. I don't know. I'm a weirdo.
The flower's dying.
Yeah, we know it needs water. Jesus. Hello. Who are you? Who are you again?
Yes, Nurse Crane?
I'm sorry.
A crisis, you say?
There's a crisis going
Our
on
supply
here.
of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Well, okay then. Is there anything else?
Why then do you always work the nights? Don't you ever sleep?
At the Pembroke, we're always hands on deck.
Lack of sleep and the medical profession always ends in disaster. I've witnessed many a colleague succumb to stimulants to fight exhaustion. Drugs were as deadly as bullets in the trenches.
London's trenches start here at Pembroke Hospital. We are on the front line, make no mistake.
Your dedication to the Pembroke does you credit, Nurse Crane, but when do you sleep?
We staff get our sleep when we can, Doctor. Nursing is a vocation, not the labor of a journeyman.
That's all for now, Nurse Crane, thank you.
Well, okay then. Let's see what else we can find around here. Is this?
It's locked.
That's
It's
locked. I get it. You'll say it's locked too. That's locked too. Got indicators on my compass. Reach the pharmacy, enter the old morgue. Hey, who are you?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust
Okay.
blown by the winds
What?
of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul. Or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Local investigation.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark.
I don't know if I wanna.
Nocturnal activities.
I don't know if I wanna.
Good evening, Miss.
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm
Yes.
curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
2 hints required.
I'll leave you,
Okay.
Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
There are other patients here I could talk to? We got another head over there. On my compass. Let's see. Oh, wait, there's a guy there, though.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
How close are you to Miss Hawcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only
Really,
sucking a few
man?
drops
You
of my
really
blood.
do that?
And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Where that other? Who are you? Can I talk to you?
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening,
Oh,
Doctor.
Goodbye,
and you
Nurse
need the other 3 hints. Who are you though?
Yes,
I didn't talk
doctor?
to a whole lot of nurses.
Exactly how bad is the supply situation?
It really depends. Dr. Swansea deftly...
Please, could...
It's the
Oh, it's you
That's all
again.
for now, Nurse Crane. Thank
Sorry.
Yes, Doctor?
Edit.
you. That's all for now, Nurse Crane. Thank you.
How long's it going to take to fix?
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
No, I didn't
good
want to
evening
talk
to
to
you, Dr.
you.
Reed.
I wanted
Can
to
I
see
be
if I
of
could
any
talk to the other guy. No, you can't. Unless you can know. You need the other
Goodbye,
hints.
Dr.
Maybe I
Strickland.
would get the hits from the other guy.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody
the
arm
guy.
fixed properly.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me, and now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
All you're gonna
for
tell
now,
me
Mr.
for right now,
I'll
it
see you
seems
later.
like I have more to say to you, but not right now. That's interesting.
Come now, we can handle this.
Where'd that? There's she. She's right there.
Good
Of
evening,
course, her bed's right there.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Who are you? I
Goodbye,
didn't talk to you.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Oh my
Good
God!
evening, Dr. Reed.
Go away.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor.
So formal.
Rich, vibrant blood.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
One other hint. I need another hint.
To your nocturnal activities. Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
So I'm not done with that. I think I'll get that after I finish her campaign. I guess we'll find out. Do. Hey, who are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
Oh,
quite a
okay.
blunt
So you drive the
introduction, Mr.
ambulance.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure
Fair.
I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job.
This
but I
was
get it
actually a
done.
fairly valid question.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're
Oh,
not
that's fair.
defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Terrible.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Goodbye,
Four
Milton.
more hints.
If Pembroke is still standing after this
Who are
epidemic,
you?
there's good reason to be proud.
Good evening, nurse.
You're
I'm
a
Dr.
different
Jonathan
nurse.
Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really?
God, you're a little bit
It's a
older.
good thing I wasn't hoping
My
to
eyes
keep
are
it.
look like they're really
All
bloodshot
members
at
of
the
staff
moment.
have
I
already
think.
read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
4 hints for her though? Jesus. Where's this other guy that I just got a hint for? What was his name? Dr. Tibbets? Seriously, where is this guy? You said he's not sleeping and he's always working, so where is this guy? Is he sleeping now? Jesus, oh well. Go look back here one more time. Might have to cut that part out. I can't find him, I might just go after the little tidbit of my icons of my compass that are heads. I'm gonna go find out what these heads are. Well, she traveled out here. Wonder if... wait, where are those heads? Oh well, we're just gonna go for the heads. Alright, as I said, we're gonna go after these heads now. Where? Well, there's one. Ah, phone. That one's far. I might have to speed through this.
Don't come closer.
Okay, I promise. What's over this way? What is this head leading me to? Oh, hey. Oh, well, crap. Oh, well, this is my first death. Alright, enemies, boss. Oh, I died again. But it's fine. Again. 3. God, this guy's hard. Got him. Alright, we got another head that's close by, it says. So let's go check that out. Heal a little bit. See if we can get some blood from those guys that we're allowed to kill.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
Cough in public. Ha. Sounds like this year. It's all a joke. 2020 is a joke, bro. Watch it. It's gonna be hilarious. Anyways, now let's go back over to the other head. If we can do that, that'd be fantastic. There's a head that's 100 meters out that way before we gotta move on. Possibly gonna have to be it for this one. At least for today. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna find out here in a sec. Future me will know. I gotta talk to Thor Strickland.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Thank you for
No,
your
I don't
time.
have ones for him. That's my bad. Not that guy, but that's not the right guy. Ooh, what's this? Where'd the other guy go? I swore I just saw him. Where'd he go? There he is.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances, and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
You have my support, Dr. Strickland. I know exactly what it feels like to battle an unknown disease, with only your mind and force of will to help you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
What's 30 meters this way? Oh, what's that? The influence of the hospital can no longer take any patients hospital full. Oh, no, no more patients. No, no, no. No more. We can't have no more. We don't need no more. We got them all. Up. What? How? Okay, we're gonna go up, then. Hup, 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 hup. I don't know. That's not letting me do anything. Is it this? No. Is it higher up? Is it not here? It's not letting me interact with that. Maybe I gotta talk to the other guys a little bit more, but I'm gonna stop playing for a second and see where I'm at. This might be the end, this might not be, but we'll see you guys in the next one. I might level up my character a little bit. That XP might be gone when you see that back. So anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.